Okay. So, tayo ngayon sa discussion natin second discussion natin for Odd Probs Part 1. BAPE 2 natin. So, dito tayo ngayon kasi last time pinag-usapan natin yung Audit of Cash. Ngayon, we will now proceed with the Audit of Receivables. So, entire receivables ito, not only the trade receivables but also the non-trade receivables. So, if you can remember, di ba, sa FAR discussion nyo, diba? Basically, ang computation sa receivables, yung simpleng add minus. Then, yung next is yung for the allowance for doubtful accounts or allowance for uncollectible accounts, diba? May tatlong ways yun, yung percentage of sales, percentage of receivables, and yung aging of receivables, diba? Para mag-compute ng bad debts and nung ending balance ng allowance account, diba? Kasi ang allowance for doubtful account is basically a contra receivable account, diba? Tas yung next, yung sa receivable financing, yung magpa-pledging ka, assignment, tawag ito yung isa, yung discounting and yung factoring sa receivable financing. Tas sa trade receivables, ang ang initial measurement niya should be on the face amount. Then yung subsequent measurement would be the tawag dito, ulyanin na tayo dito. Subsequent would be the net realizable value. Basically, it's carrying amount. Tapos yung sa non-trade receivables, tawag dito, yung sa non-trade receivables would be basically yung face amount, then yung kanyang amortization, amortization siya kasi non-trade siya eh. And the nature of trade receivables, it comes from the working capital of the business, yung nanggagaling sa sales of goods and services. Well, on the other hand, sa non-trade receivables, basically, nasa financing na siya. Kung saan, it basically came from the loans, di ba? Sa mag-loan, on debts. And here's the thing. If you're the type of person na gusto makatipid sa time sa pag-aaral, itong accounting ng receivables and payables, fundamentally, pareho lang yan. Nagkakaiba lang yan kung anong point of view ang tinitingnan mo. Yeah? Kung point of view ng debtee, debtee ba yun? Debtor and obligor and obliging, debtee ba yun? Ng obligee, yeah? Ng obligee, receivable yan. Pero pag point of view ng obligor, si debtor, accounts payable yan or payable yan basically. Tapos babalik-balik ta rin lang yan. Parang same lang yung logic nila, iba lang yung point of view na tinitingnan. Basta yan yung mga technique na tinuro sa amin dati. Pag nagtitipid ka sa oras sa pag-aaral, yung payables and receivables, pareho lang yan. Iba lang yung point of view na gagamitin mo. But anyways, dito tayo ngayon sa next discussion natin. Next topic, yung Audit of Receivables. Dito, as we have said, workback lang ng odd probs ang FAR. Workback ng odd probs ang FAR. So with that said, let's go to this discussion. So ito, klaro ba? Okay, klarong-klaro. Kahit tinay ko to ng 360p resolution sa YouTube using my cellphone, kaya naman pero medyo blurry lang. So recommendable is yung 480p pataas kasi doon at least medyo klaro pa yung ganitong setup. But anyways, ito tayo ngayon sa problem 1 kasi odd probs to and problem solving lang tayo dito. Sa doon sa separate subject nyo, yung odd theory part 1, yung anong BAPE ate, nakalimutan ang pangalan. Doon niya i-discuss yung mga ganitong problem solving ito. So anyways, without further ado, let's do this. So problem 1, to substantiate the existence of the accounts receivable balances as of December 31, 2018 ng Lucas Company, you have decided to send confirmation requests to customers. Below is a summary of the confirmation replies together with the exceptions and audit findings. Gross profit on sales is 20%. The company is under the perpetual inventory method. Now here's the thing. What is a confirmation request? A confirmation request is the one that is sent by the auditor to the customers of the client. Bakit? Ang purpose nito is sa books ni client, let's say, sa books ni client, yung account receivables pertaining to customer Poncho Pilato is naka-state 150,000. Na siyempre, trabaho ni auditor, tingnan kung totoo bang 150,000 yung yung correct balance ng accounts receivable na yun pertaining to customer Poncio Pilato. Yeah. So, paano malalaman ni auditor yan? Maraming ways. Maraming ways malalaman nyo sa audit theory nyo. Maraming ways to know, to verify kung tama ba yung nakalagay sa books. One of those ways is yung tinatawag nating confirmation request. Ano pa itong confirmation request? Mag-present ka lang ng confirmation letter kay customer asking, yeah, yung customer. Oy, Poncio Pilato, totoo bang yung utang mo, kasi customer to, so accounts payable yan para sa kanya, pero para kay client, Lucas Company, that is a receivable, di ba? Kasi sabi natin, baliktad lang yung silang dalawa. So tatanungin mo si customer, si Poncio Pilato, customer, Poncio Pilato, totoo bang may utang ka kay Lucas Company in the amount of 150,000 pesos? O yun, confirmation, kino-confirm mo. Ngayon, kung sabi ni customer, yes, 150 ang utang ko kay Lucas Company, kay client mo. Okay, goods. Pero pag sabi ni customer, wait, ano 150? Pagkakalala ko is 100,000 lang ang utang ko sa kanya doon. Doon ka na mag-set up, yeah? Isipin mo, okay, may ano ata dito, may issue ata dito. Pero sometimes, mga clerical error lang yan or misunderstanding between the two, pero at least meron ka ng pagsisimula ng iyong pag-investigate, di ba? So, yan yung mga And, bakit mahalaga itong confirmation request? Because, malalaman nyo sa audit theory nyo, that third party or outside party confirmation is better and more reliable than those confirmation na i-verify mo kay client itself, sa company itself. Mas preferred, mas reliable, mas mapagkakatiwalaan kapag outside parties, third parties yung tatanungan mo kaysa kay client mo. Malalaman sa audit theory, but audit probs ang pinag-usapan natin dito. Sinabi lang natin, in-explain lang natin ano yung nature ng confirmation request. So, yun. Ikaw ang auditor, in order to make sure na yung balance yung balances sa receivables sa books ni Lucas Company ng client mo ay tama, nagtanong ka sa mga customers na to na kung ganun talaga yung balance sa books sa kanilang So with that, yun, gross profit, replies nila, audit findings, yeah, gross profit 20%, the company's other perpetual inventory method. Ibig sabihin, kada galaw ng inventory, may record ka dapat yan as opposed sa periodic, yeah. So yun, ito, customer, 1P, si Terante, 150,000 yung book siya. Nag-send ka ng confirmation request, nag-reply siya na wait lang, yung bakit 150 yan? Basically, sinabi ni Terante, wait lang, bakit 150? Ang utang ko, hindi, 90, yung 90K dyan, sinauli ko nung December 30, 2018 pa. Correct balance dapat yan should be 60. O yun, meron ka nang pagsimula ng yung pag-investigate, di ba? Okay, may discrepancy dito. Ano kaya to? Yun pala, nag-audit findings ka, chinek mo, in-audit mo, okay. Yung return goods were received on December 31, 2018. Na? And since last day of the reporting period na to, so baka nagkaroon timing difference, di ba? Hindi napasok kasi last day na. Yun. So yun, okay. So sakto goods to kay Teddy. May 30,000, nag-send ka confirmation request. Sabi ni Teddy, wait, your credit memo representing price adjustment dated 2018, December 28, 2018, cancels T. So dapat, sabi ni Teddy, sabi mo wala na yan, kinancel na yan based on your credit memo na pinadala mo sa akin. Ngayon, nung chinek mo, the credit memo was taken up lang by Lucas Company in 2019. So kahit 2018 nagpe-pertain yung transaction, pero 2019 siya lang na record. And as we know, sa accounting natin, accrual, kung kailan nangyari, doon mo i-record. So dapat sa 2018 yan, kahit na-record ng 2019. Hipolito naman, same. Wait lang, sabi ni Hipolito, overpriced ka ng 150 pesos sa amin, dapat 300 lang yan. So yan, ibig sabihin, buy ha? Be careful of this word. Ang sabi, you have overpriced by. Diba? By. Hindi to or in the amount of 1P dapat. Okay? Kasi may mga wordings yan Pagdating nyo kasi sa board exam for auditing, I don't know if alam na ng iba sa inyo to, 5 questions dyan. Reading comprehension o English problems. Nagulat rin ako nung review namin sa yung college pa kami. Kasi bigla nagbigay ng last 5 questions sa namin ng college sa review namin for auditing. Bakit to English problems, English comprehension? Yun pala, pagdating ng board exam, may ganong questions. Oo, at least 5 items. So with that, note lang, be careful pagdating sa mga wordings. Please be mindful with your comprehension. So 450 yung na price sa kanila when it should be 300. Tapos yung complaint, yung chinek mo, okay, valid. Yeah. Flora, same. We received the goods only on January 6, 2019. So sinasabi ni Flora, hindi yan pang 2018 pang 2019 yan kasi na-receive lang namin January 6, 2019 eh. Pero nung tinignan mo audit findings, the term is shipping point. So it was shipped on 2018. So anong maintindihan mo diyan? Basically, for you, the goods were already transferred. Kahit na-receive ni Flora by 2019 pa or kahit na-receive niya na on the next reporting period. Pero para sa'yo, para kay Lucas, na-transfer na ang ownership ng goods kasi nga shipping point. No? And it was shipped in 2018. So, yan. So, Aliana, 135, balance was offset by December shipment of your raw materials. Ngayon, si Lucas, company credited accounts payable for 135 to record purchases, Aliana supplier. So basically, para kay Aliana, quits tayo dito. Bakit? Yes, may na-receive kaming goods galing sa'yo, pero nag-deliver rin kami ng raw material sa'yo. So yan, dapat ma-cancel out lang. Diba? Yun yung sabi ni Aliana. So with that said, ito na yung mga, tag dito? Ito na yung mga problems, mga requirements for this, So, yun. So, with that, number 1, if the necessary adjusting journal entry is made regarding the case of Terante, ito, regarding his case, the net income will be, madadagdagan ba, mababawasan, and by how much? So, ganito. Ang sabi, 150 naka-record, pero 90K ang ni-return ni Terante. So, dapat ang natira na lang was 60K. And kinonfirm mo, yes, nangyari nga. So, anong mangyari dyan? Kailangan mong i-adjust. So, since mag-a-adjust ka, o tama, sales returns and allowances. So, in the amount of 90K, tama. Accounts receivable, siyempre, ibawasan mo yun sa kanya kasi nga, Sinauli yung goods. So yan, 90K rin. Ngayon, sa inventory naman, okay, chicken, nag-black out. Okay, pause mo natin yung video. Alright. Bumalik ng ilaw. So with that, let's continue with our discussion. So saan tayo? Sa ilalim ng inventory, cost of sale. Diba sabi natin kanina, or as stated sa problem, it is a Lucas company was using perpetual inventory system, and basically, ang alam natin sa perpetual inventory is kada galaw ng inventory, boom, recorded. Whether that's purchase, whether that's binenta, diba kada galaw, recorded yan as opposed to the periodic. So with that said, nung nagkaroon ng sale of the amount na dito, siyempre nagkaroon ng galaw sa inventory. Ngayon, di ba? Nakalagay yung cost of goods sold. Yung dati was cost of goods sold debit or cost of sales dito and inventory. Nakaso since nagkaroon ng returns, di ba? Sinauli yung inventory in the amount of 90,000 pesos, yung sales. So with that said, yung kapartner niyang pagbalik rin ng inventory, recorded yung inventory debit and yung cost of sales or cost of goods sold, depende, pareho lang yan sila dalawa, yun, babalik ta rin. Kasi nga sinauli yung inventory. In this case naman, yung cost ng inventory yung iano natin. And since the gross profit is stated at 20%, so alam natin na yung cost is 80%. So with that, 90,000 times 80%, 72,000, o yun, yung nasa uling value ng inventory, yung cost niya is 72,000, o ito yun, goods. So with that said, ang tanong, may na-stuck na bayabas. If the necessary adjusting journal entries is made regarding the case of Terante, the net income will be, since ang sales is 90, yung inventory, 72, gross profit, 20%. So yung natira, yung net decrease in income is 18,000 pesos. 18,000. Yeah, kasi sinauli eh. Sinauli yung inventory. So, na-cancel out yung sale or na-reverse yung sale. Ngayon, hindi mo na kailangan gawin to. Sabi lang kasi journal entry kaya ginawa to. Pero on your own, di ba? Pagdating ng actual exam, okay, alam mo 90,000 sinauli, gross profit 20%. O edi compute mo 90,000 times gross profit o decrease in net income. Yeah, decrease in net income in the amount of 18,000. That's letter A. Yeah, that's letter A. Basic. Kahit hindi nyo gawin to, 90,000 ang sinauling receivables or ang sales returns. So alam mo na gross profit is 20%. O 90,000 times 20%. O magkano yung decrease sa income? Yeah? Tag ito? That's 18,000. Ngayon, take note. Reminder lang ulit. That sales returns and allowances is basically a contra revenue account. Contra revenue siya. Ano meaning yun? Kapag may ganyan, ibig sabihin, bawas yan sa revenue. Bakit? Paano natin kinocompute ang revenue? Net sales divided by the cost of goods sold. Diba? Yun, gross profit. Minus the operating expenses. O operating profit. Minus yung taxes, interest expense. O yun, net profit. Na, paano pag-compute ng net sales? It's sales or gross sales minus sales returns and allowances minus sales discount. O, pag binawas mo yung net sales, bawas din yung income mo, bawas yung revenue, kaya sa contra revenue account. Ba? Huwag niyong kalimutan yung fundamentals, huwag niyong kalimutan yung basics. Huwag niyong kalimutan yung basics, diyan kayo titirahin sa board exam. So yun, o bakit there is 18,000. Now let's go to the second one. So number 2, the effect on 2018 net income of Lucas Company of its failure to record the credit memo involving transactions with Teddy. So, ano nangyari kay Teddy? Diba? Si Lucas nagpadala ng CM representing price adjustment dated December 28. And with that, yung 30,000 na-cancel because of that. Ngayon, si Lucas, na-record niya lang on 2018. Pero, na-record niya lang on 2019. Pero, nangyari on 2018. So, dapat sa 2018 siya kasama. And since nagkaroon ng cancel, kinancel yung 30,000, yung 30,000 na sale na nag-result to the accounts receivable. So, cancelin, cancel rin. So, basic, reverse mo lang. Na-cancel yung 30,000 na sale, okay, debit sales. Oh, wait. Credit, accounts receivable, na-cancel. And with that, income is overstated by 30,000. Kasi na-cancel di ba? Napaka-basic niya. Now, let's go to number 3. The overstatement of receivable from Hipolito is, ano yung kaso ni Hipolito? Sabi niya, oy, bakit 144,000 yan? In-overprice mo kami by 150 Dapat 300 yan. So, ibig sabihin yung pre-nice ni Lucas kay Hipolito is 450. Pero yung totoo pala, it should be corrected to 300. So, may overstatement of 150. And upon checking, the complaint was valid. So, kailangan mong bawasan yan. Ngayon is the thing. Diba? The overstatement of receivable from Hipolito is, so, gagamitin mo ng common sense. Itong 144, it is based on the price of 450. Paano tinalaman na 450? Overpriced by 150, the correct price should be 300. So, 300 plus 150, 450. So, paano malaman ilang units yan meron? For 144 divided by 450. Saan ang calculate natin ito? That is that is 320 items, 320 units, which dito naman nakalagay, di ba? And since yung overprice is in the amount of 150, di ba? Nasobrahan ng 150, overstated. So 320 units times 150 para malaman mo magkano yung overstatement. So with that, that's 48,000. Letter D. Di ba? Apply talaga ng logic, comprehension sa problem, goods ka sa audit problems. Basta huwag mo lang kalimutan yung tutunan mo sa FAR. Next is The accounts receivable from Flora is Flora. 112. We received the goods only on January 6, 2019, pero yung term ng goods is shipping point and it was shipped in 2018. So, ano sabi mo? It is correctly stated. Yeah? Wala tayong problema dyan. Bakit? Yes, na-receive ni Flora 2019. Pero on your records, since the term is 2018 and it was shipped, since the term is shipping point and it was shipped in 2018, so you correctly stated na yung receivables na yan is for the reporting period ending December 31, 2018. Kasi nga shipping point eh. Shipping point. The moment you ship it, hindi na ikaw yung owner ng goods na yan. Na-transfer na yung ownership. Yeah? Titirahin talaga tayo sa basics. So correctly stated yan. And lastly, the adjusting entity to correct the receivable from Aliana is balance was offset by 135. Balance was offset by our December shipment of raw materials. So, okay. Basically, si Lucas nagbenta ng goods kay Aliana. Si Aliana naman nag-deliver ng shipment of raw materials. So, basically, napag-usapan nila, oy, sige, quits na lang tayo. Di ba? Quits na lang tayo. So, na-confirm yan. Di ba? Kinonfirm mo. So, tama. With that said, okay. Since nag-quits lang naman sila dalawa, kasi pareho lang sila. Binigay ko sa ito, ibigay mo yan sa akin, quits na tayo dalawa. So, yun, goods. Baliktad na. Cancel mo nga. Cancel, close mo na ang 135,000 na accounts payable kasi wala ka ng utang kasi quits na kayo eh. And yung accounts receivable, close mo na rin. Yeah? Yung kasimple. Simpleng usapan. And what does it show? It shows na may close relationship yung dalawang companies kasi kaya nilang mag-usap ng ganitong terms eh. Na sige, i-deliver ko na ito sa raw materials, bayad na yung accounts receivable, yung ibibenta mo sa aking goods. Itong delivery of raw materials na lang yung pambayad ko sa goods na binili ko sa'yo. Yeah? It shows the close relationship between the two companies kasi kaya nilang mag-usap ng ganong terms eh. So with that said, let's go to number 2. So sa number 2 naman, oh wait lang, pause mo natin. Sa number 2 naman, okay, Okay. Dito sa number 2 or problem 2, ang sabi, the following information is based on first audit ni Alibaba Company. So the client has not prepared the 2016 and 2017 or 2018 or in 2018 financial statements. So during these 3 years, no accounts have been written as uncollectible. And the rate of gross income on sales has remained constant for each of the 3 years. So, very important details yan. So, with that, prior to January 1, 2016, the client used the accrual method of accounting. From January 1, 2016 to December 2018, for the 3 years, only receipts, cash receipts, and disbursements record were maintained. When sales on accounts were made, they were entered in the subsidiary accounts receivable ledger. So, no general ledger postings have been made since December 31, 2015. So, wala silang general ledger posting for the last 3 years. So, yung mga important details, accrual method, the gross profit rate or the rate on gross income on sales, constant for 3 years. Malaga yan. Walang uncollectible na write-off, or walang na-written na uncollectible, call method, cash receipt disbursement. So with that, as a result of your examination, the correct data shown in the table below are available. So this is for the year ending 12/31/2015. So as you can see, accounts receivable balances less than 1 year old. So you can infer that this is from the year 2015. 1 to 2 years old. So this is from the last year, 2014. 2 to 3 years old, over 3 years old, wala. So, total accounts receivable as of the ending period, December 31, 2015, tandaan yung mga dates, 16,600. Ito naman, for the year ending, 12/31/2018, kasi nga wala kayong record from 2016, 2017, 2018. Wala kayong FS. Kasi first audit based on first audit. Ganyan talaga yan. Pagdating sa audit, yung mga first audit, masyadong magulo yung mga working papers dyan. Mga evidence. So, with that, so dito, accounts receivable balances less than 1 year old. So, alam nyo, nanggaling to from the year 2018. Ito, 1 to 2 years old, 1,800. So, alam nyo, from 2017 yan, 2 to 3 years old, that is 800. Yeah. So, that is from the 2016. So, itong 2,200. So, 2015, paano yan? Pababa. So, yun. Total accounts receivable. Lagyan nyo ng logic yung mga may sense yan sila. So, inventories, as of 2015, 11,600. As of 2018, 18,800. So, accounts payable for inventory purchase. Ito naman, inferring to the payables na meron ka for the inventory purchase. 5,000 in 2015, 11,000 in 2018. Ito naman, sine-explain lang natin dito yung sense ng given sa problem kasi pag hindi mo naintindihan anong given sa problem, hindi mo to masosolve. Not necessarily hindi mo masosolve, but rather mahihirapan kang isolve to kasi kailangan mo lagyan ng sense dito eh. Kailangan mo lagyan ng reason. So, cash receives, cash receive on accounts receivable. So, ito. It talks about the accounts receivable na convert na to cash. Okay? So, 2016, 2017, 2018, yeah, applied to. Current year collections, yun, na-collect mo ng 2016, yeah, to 2017, 2018. Accounts of the prior year, so alam mo to, tong 13,400 galing to sa 2015. Ito, for 2017, alam mo galing to sa 2016 kasi prior year eh. So, ito 1,600, alam mo galing to sa 2017. Ito naman, accounts of 2 years prior, so ito, 2014, ito, 2015, ito, 2016, yeah. Comprehension. Ito naman, ito kasi pinag-usapan dito yung cash received sa accounts receivable. Ibig sabihin, sales on account. Ito, sales na kung saan cash agad ang binayad. Yeah? Ito naman, cash disbursement for inventory purchase. So ito, instead na accounts payable pang ginamit mo para magano sa purchasing inventory, binayar mo na agad ang cash and ito yung mag-given. So yan, tandaan nyo, binigyan lang natin ng explanation or reasoning or binigyan natin basically ng sense yung problem. So with this, requirements tayo. So the company sales revenue for the 3-year period amounted to how much? Magkano? So klaro naman to, no? Kahit 480p or sa 360p medyo paano. Klaro siya, pero baka long term sasakit yung mata nyo, so preferably 480p. Pero 4060p, klaro man. Tinry ko rin kasi yan eh. Para malaman kung ano yung prepared na makita ng student. So anyways, number 1 tayo. So sa number 1, ang tanong, binasa naman natin kanya. The company sales revenue for the 3-year period amounted to how much? Saan yun? So, paano yan? So, sales revenue. Sales revenue. Hindi lang sinabi cash sales, hindi lang sinabi sales on account. Kumpleto. Sales revenue. So, ibig sabihin, yung sales on account and yung mga cash sales mo, i-combine mo yan dapat sila. And since given naman dito, okay, goods ka lang. Sige, ito. Accounts receivable, December 31, 2018. So, alam mo yan, cash sales mo yan, no? Cash sales mo yan. Cash sales. Sales on account mo yan. Sales on account mo yan as of the, And take note, ang sabi dito, 3-year period. Ibig sabihin, for the years 2018, 2017, and 2018. So, yun, ang ending, yeah, ng AR mo for 2018 is 33,000. And next, yung collections mo for 2016, 2018. Kasi yung mga collections mo, it's for the for the sales. Yan, nakalagay naman dito, cash receivables ito, current year collection. So, add mo si 162,800, si 177,200, and si 227,600. It will amount to 567, di ba? 567,600. So, add na. I-add pa natin sa calcu. Sige, add na natin sa calcu. Sige, 162.8. Yung mga tamad, ganito yan mag-add. Mga technique, like ganito na naman. Sige, add natin kaysa yeah. So, yun. 567,600. Ito sila, add mo lang. Kasi nga, tinatawag collections. Ibig sabihin, cash received on accounts receivable. So, galing sa sales mo. Yeah? Next yung total mo. Then, ito gaya na sabi din kanina, ang tinatanong lang is for the 3-year period. 3-year period lang. So, for the 2016, 2017, 2018. Kung makikita mo, there's a possibility na yung beginning balance ng accounts receivable January 1, 2016, ito, diba? Yung ending balance ng previous, yun yung beginning balance ng current, diba? Ganun yung logic. So, alam mo yung 16,600, mayroon pa dyan na kasama ng 33,000 na pasok pa, hindi pa nabayaran. Yeah? Kasi nga, wala kayong niritten as uncollectible. Yeah? Kasi sure na sure kayo na may kasama pa dyan na 16,600 na sa 16,600 from the previous, from 2015 and below, na nasama dito sa 33,000. Now, in order to make sure na hindi yan sila kasama for the year 2016, 2017, 2018, kasi 3-year lang tinatanong Hindi tinatanong yung 2015 and below. For the 3-year lang. Yeah? Yeah? For the 3-year lang. Saan yun dito? For the 3-year lang. Yeah? So, alam mo, na may masasama yan dito. So, kailangan tanggalin mo siya. Para malaman mo lang yung for the current year, which is yung tinatanong dito is yung 2018, 2016, 2017, 2018. So, gets yung logic, yeah? Na sir, wait lang sir. Kung titingnan namin dito, tingnan nyo sir, bakit sinama nyo yung cash collections from the 2016? Tingnan nyo sir, accounts of the prior period, accounts of 2 years prior. Bakit nyo sinama yan? Akala ko lang ba for the 2016, 2017, 2018? Bakit yung 13,400? Bakit yung 1,600? It pertains to prior years before 2016. Bakit yung sinama? Kaya nga tinanggal dito. Tinanggal natin yan. Yeah? Gets yung logic. Tinanggal natin yan. Bakit? Hindi naman kasama So, dito yung nagper-pertain. Sir. Diba? Sir, pag i-add namin tong 13,400 plus 600, it only accounts to 14,000. Sana punta yung iba ng 66. Tingnan nyo. 400. Add mo sa 4,000. Di ba? Kasi 2017 siya. Pero, accounts of 2 years prior. 2 years prior. So, that pertains to 2015. Diba? That pertains to 2015. Di ba? Ito, 13,400. Pertains to 2015. 2,600. Itong 600. Pertains to 2014. Kasi, accounts of 2 years prior, na-collect ng 2016. Ito, 400. Pertains to what? Accounts of 2 years prior, na-collect 2017. So, 2015 siya ng galing yung sales. Another, add nyo rin yung 2,200 accounts receivable. Yan nyo, 2018. Pero, over 3 years old. Over 3 years old. Yeah? So, that pertains to 2015 and below. So, sige, add natin. 2,200. Or dito lang sa calc para klaro. Yeah? 2,200 plus 13,400 plus 600 plus 400. Boom, tarat, 16,600. Kaya nga make sense natin kanina yung given sa problem kasi magkakakonect lang yan sila Isang financial, lang yan sila. Di ba? Kaya tinanggal natin because this 16,600 pertains to a period that hindi sinasama. Kasi 3-year lang. 2016, 2017, 2018. Itong 16,600 galing sa 2015 and below. Di ba? So with that, saan tayo? Okay, add nyo total credit sales. Yeah? Minus the, plus the cash sales. Yeah? Cash sales, yan yung galing dito. 2017 plus 26,000 plus 21,200. Okay, 74,200. So ito na yung total sales nyo. Total sales pertains to cash and sales on account. Yeah? So, I hope na-gets yung logic doon. Kaya in-explain talaga natin yung reasoning o yung story ng given na yan. Kasi magkakonnect yan sila Magkakonnect lang yan. So, number 2 tayo. Sa number 2, what is the company sales revenue for 2017? Nakalagay dito, sales revenue for si number 5. Kasi sa number 5, may nandun yung computation niya. So, sa number 5 tayo titingin. Mamaya na yan. Skip tayo to number 3. Sa number 3, the aggregate amount of the purchases for the 3-year period is, so yung purchases daw. So, ito sa number 3, same yung logic na gagamitin natin from number 1. No? Same logic, same pattern. Kasi nga, anong sabi din kanina, si receivables and si payables, fundamentally, pareho lang yan sila. Nagkakaiba lang dahil sa point of view. Yung isa tinitingnan to as asset, yung isa tinitingnan niya as liability. But the fundamentals between the two is the same. So, pag nagtitipid ka ng oras para mag-study, particularly sa board exam, sabay mo na yun silang dalawa. Kasi magkapareho lang yun sila. Fundamentally. So, sana tayo? Number 3, no? Sabi nyo, same dito sa number 1. So, accounts payable, 2018, December yung ending balance. Sana yun. Ito, sana yun? Accounts payable for inventory purchase, ito. Kasi ang tinatanong, total purchases. So, hindi lang purchases on account, but also those purchases that you paid by cash. So, 11,000 yung inventory purchase. Nagalaw. Then, yung payment to suppliers, nito sa baba, cash disbursement for inventory purchase. So, add mo yung si 125, si 141,200, and si 173,800. Okay, 440,000 yan. Di ba? Add nyo ito. Itong tatlo. Kasi cash disbursement for purchase for inventories that were purchased. So, instead na purchase on account, instead na mga accounts payable ka, binayaran mo na agad as cash. Kaya yan. So, yung total 451. And, yung accounts payable for inventory purchases, alam nyo nang galingin sa 2015. Yeah? So, tanggalin nyo yan. Okay, ito ang nyo. 446. So, ang next is yung number 4. So, number 4, what is the company's gross profit ratio? So, tandaan nyo, sabi dito, di ba? Sabi din kanina, the rate of the gross profit on sales remain constant for each of the 3 years. So, constant. Ibig sabihin, wala nagbago. Yung X mo lang naman yung nagbabago. So, saan yun? Malaki siya. So, ito. So, ang sabi, ano yun yung question? What is the company's gross profit ratio? Paano malaman ang gross profit? Total sales, di ba? Total sales, hanapin mo. Gross profit, hanapin mo. Divide mo silang dalawa. Gross profit divided by the sales. Okay, meron ka ng gross profit ratio. So, yun. Di ba? Magkano ang sales mo? Sa number 1, binigay. Di ba? 658,200. Binigay yung sales. Okay, meron ka ng sales. Ngayon, anong computation ng gross profit? Net sales is equals to minus the cost on inventory, cost of sales, or cost of goods sold. Yun, gross profit ka meron. O yung cost of sales natin, pero mas sanay ako tawagin yung cost of goods sold kasi mas madali COGS, di ba? COGS. Ito, cost of sales, cost. May ka-sound siya. So, COGS na lang niya. Pero kanya-kanyang tip lang pero paano lang yan sila dalawa? Ano yung pinag-usapan natin? Yan, gross profit. So, ano yung cost of sales mo or yung COGS mo? Ano yung COGS mo? Yeah. So, inventory. Paano compute ang COGS, di ba? Magkakadikit lang yan sila dati pa, di ba? Beginning inventory plus purchases minus ending inventory, yun yung cost of sales mo. Di ba? Beginning inventory, purchases, ending inventory, yun yung cost of sales mo. O kung gusto malaman yung ending inventory, baliktarin mo lang si ending inventory and si cost of goods sold. So, okay, meron ka ng inventory. Laro-laruin mo lang yung formula. Magkaka-connect lang yun sila. So, ito, beginning inventory. So, yung beginning inventory. So, wait lang. Beginning inventory, ito. So, di ba? Ang ending inventory ng prior period, ulitin lang natin ito, is the beginning of the current or next period. So, in this case, on December 31, 2015, the ending inventory was 11,600. So yan yung magiging beginning inventory ng 2016. And since 3 years ang pinag-usapan natin dito and constant lang for the entire year, so goods lang. Ngayon, purchases. Yung purchases, kinumpute naman natin, di ba? Ito. 446. 446. So yun, 446. So yung goods available for sale, yeah, 457,600. And yung ending inventory as of December 31, 2018, this one. So yun, minus meron ka ng cost of sales, 438. Yeah, 438. Yeah. Then, compute mo na lang, 465,800 minus 438,800. So yung cost of goods, so yung gross profit mo is 2019,400. And with that, okay, may pang-compute ka na sa gross profit ratio, 2019,400 divided by the sales of 658,200, 33.33%. Madali. Sa start, nagmumukhang mahirap yung problem, di ba? Nagmumukhang mahirap siya. Pero pag naano mo na continue na solve, ginawa mo ng storya, make sense mo yung problem, nagmumukha na siyang answerable. Hindi na sabing nagmumukhang madali, nagmumukha na siyang answerable, yeah? What is the company sales revenue? Ano yung nilagay natin? Iniskip pala to, no? And 658,200. So with that, let's go to number 5. So sa number 5 naman, what is the company's gross profit in each of the 3-year period? So since meron ka ng gross profit ratio, di ba? Hanapin mo lang yung hanapin mo lang yung sales revenue nila. Tapos i-multiply mo doon yung gross profit. Kasi nga, anong sabi? The rate on gross profit on excuse me po. The rate on gross income on sales has remained constant for each of the 3 years. O yun, hanapin mo lang yung sales, multiply mo yung gross profit, yeah, meron ka ng gross profit. So 2016, 2017, 2018. So yung cash sales, di ba? Kasi ang tinatawag naman yung sales, di ba? Hindi naman sinasabing cash sales lang, hindi lang sinasabing sales on account, lahat ng cash. So cash sales magkano? Given naman dito sa baba. 17, 26, 31, 200 for each of the year. Dito sila. Yeah. Total. Ngayon, yung collections. Kasi tulad collections, makikita mo magkano yung AR talaga nila, yung receivables talaga nila. So in this case, current year collections for 2016, 148,800 pertaining to a transaction on sales that occurred in 2016. Transaction on sales that occurred in 2016. Ngayon, ito yung na-collect for 2016. Ngayon, kita mo dito sa column ni 2017, accounts that was collected ng kung saan yung account na yan prior year. Yan ang prior year ng 2017. 2016. So alam mo, itong 15,000 sa 2016 yan. Kinolect lang ng 2017. Pero yung sales transaction dyan, nangyari talaga nung 2016. So kaya dito siya 15. And same this dito sa 2,000 under 2018 column. Kasi accounts of 2 years prior. What is 2 years prior of 2018? That's 2016. Yeah? So 2,000. Dito rin yan. And take note. Ito pa. And yung AR balance, yung AR balance, yung ending balance, kung makita nyo, dito rin. Accounts receivable balances. So, ito, sabi natin, less than 1 year old, 15,400. So, alam nyo, nangyari yung sales in the 2015. 1 or 2 to 2 years old, alam mo, yung 1,200 nangyari nung 2014. Same dito. Nasabi natin, binigyan natin ito ng story kanina. 12/31/2018 yung ending niya. Kasi alam mo, less than 1 year old. So alam mo, within 2018 yan. 28,200. Itong 1,800, 1 to 2 years old. So, alam mo, sa 2017 yan. Itong 800, alam mong sa 2016 yan kasi 2 to 3 years old. Itong 2,200, alam mong 2015 and below yan kasi over 3 years old from December 31, 2015. Hence, dito, as you can see, 800 kasi dito yan siya galing. Accounts receivable balance from 2018. From 2016. So add mo yan, ang total sales mo, cash sales plus the receivables, kung saan, sa receivables na yan, yung na-collect na is ito, yung natitira na lang is yung 800, ito yung total sales mo. Multiply mo ng gross profit rate. Since yung gross profit rate for the 3 years, pare-pareho lang. 61,200 ang gross profit mo for 2016. Same story sa 2017. However, wala ka ng collection ng 2016 kasi nga, wala ka ng collections ng 2017 transaction from 2016 kasi from the past year yan di ba? Common sense na lang yan, logic na lang yan. So alam mong, nung 2017, nag-collect ka ng current year collection, ito, 161,800. Ito, 16,800, na-collect ng 2018 pero accounts of the prior year, so alam mo, nangyari yung transaction ng 2017. Same rin dito. Ito rin, accounts receivable balance. Binibigyan natin yung story yan. So, ito yung total sales, cash sales, and yung na-collect galing sa AR, and yung natitirang AR, 206,400 times mo ng gross profit rate, 6,800. Which is going to be the answer sa number 2. Kasi nga, 68,800. So, ang answer sa number 2, gross pro sales revenue pa lang tayo sa number 2. 206,400, number 2, sales pala. Yan. 206,400. 206,400. So anyways, sana tayo? Dito tayo sa 2017, 2018 na tayo. So 2018, cash sales, 31,200. Siyempre, collections for 2016-2017 accounts, hindi yan. Then, current year collections mo, 208,800 goods. And, since, 2018 nangyari yan, yan yung ending year natin, wala ka nang dyan. Mga collections na yan. Pero, yung ending balance mo for the AR is 28,200. Kasi, less than 1 year old. So, alam mong, from December 31, 2018, in the year 2018 yan nangyari ang transaction na yan. So yun, add mo 268,200 times 30%, meron ka ng gross profit. And ito yung sa total niya. Anong answer dyan? 61, 68, 8 na. Letter D. Yan. Ganun kasimple. Intindihin nyo talaga yung given. Kasi pag naintindihan nyo yung given, okay, sunod-sunod na yan ang pagsosolve nyo. Sunod-sunod na yan. Okay, nagmerienda pa ako. So, let's proceed with problem 3. So, ito na sa problem 3. For the 3. So, problem 3, pinag-usapan dito. So, sa problem 3, so auditor ka ulit. You are examining the financial statements of Saluyot Company for the year ended December 31, 2020. So, your audit of their accounts receivable and other related accounts disclose the following information. So, noong December 31, 2020, the balance in the accounts receivable, tandaan nyo, it pertains to the control account 788. Ngayon, the only entries in the bad debt expense account were the following. Nag-credit ka daw na 1,296 on December 1, 2020. Tandaan yung credit nyo, yung bad debt expense, because customer A remitted in full for the account that was charged off noong October 31, 2020. So basically, nag-write off ka na ng account. However, biglang nabuhay si customer A. Binayaran ka. So yun, ang ginawa mo, nag-debit cash ka of 1,296, nag-credit ka ng bad debt expense, 1,296. Tama ba yun? Malalaman natin. So with that, a debit on December 31 for the amount of the credit to allowance for the bad debts. Ito naman yung third allowance for bad debts account is presented below. So yung balance mo at the beginning of the year, 15 to 50. Then, October 31, yun, nagkaroon ng uncollectibles. Yeah? Ibig sabihin, hindi na siya allowance. Uncollectible na talaga. Write-off na talaga siya. So ito yun si 1296, customer A, 328, so 6, okay. Tawag dito, si 2256. So tandaan nyo, tingnan nyo, 6032. Add nyo nga to, anong tamang 6032 ba? Diba? 6832. So may nakita na kayong mali. Yung gaya doon sabi sa audit of cash natin, always make sure, i-add nyo yan sila. Lalo na sa mga audit problems, i-add nyo yan sila. Baka may bigla kang problema, hindi mo mahanap-hanap yung sagot, yun pala, mali yung naibigay sa given. Diba? Nagka-error. Yung in-add mo, iba pala dapat yung yung lumabas dito, add mo, ang tamang account, 6,832, di ba? So yun, alam mo na, may mali na, nakita mo na doon. So yun, etc. Ito yung naging ang ginawa nila dito, di ba? Noong December 31, 3% times 788. So anong meaning yan? Di ba? Yung sa trade receivables, yan yung allowance for gumagawa ka ng allowance kung saan yung basis mo is yung percentage of receivables, di ba? Kung saan yung ending balance is based on the percentage na ginamit mo multiplied by the ending balance of the receivable para yung malaman mo ang ending balance ng allowance for doubtful accounts. So, anong itsura niyan? Recap lang to. Kung makita niyo sa ibang review videos ko, nandito to na itong table na to. Tandaan niyo yan. Di ba? Kasi magkakaiba yan. Sa percentage of sales. Para malaman mo yung bad debt expense for the period. Di ba? Credit sales, ibig sabihin yung sales on account lang. Huwag mo isama yung cash sales. Yeah? Times mo percentage, bad debt expense. Yung ending balance ng allowance, beginning balance, plus the bad debt expense for the period, minus the equals to ending balance. Pero pagdating sa percentage of receivables, and sa aging of receivables, kita nyo, para malaman yung bad debt expense, yung required ending balance, less the unadjusted balance, para malaman mo yung bad debt expense for the period. Diba? So, paano malaman yung ending balance? Diba? Ito, required balance, the gross times the percentage para malaman mo yung ending balance. So, parang ganun yung ginawa nila dito. Ba? Kung saan yung ending balance for them, based on their computation, is 3, ganyan. So, basically, ganyan yung ginagawa. Ito rin si aging of receivables. Diba? Meron rin tayong aging of receivables dito. Bad debt expense, ending balance, minus the unadjusted balance para sa bad debt expense period. Kung saan yung ending balance, summation, di ba? Yan yung letter echo ba yun? O zeta. Basta yung letter ganyan, summation. Our group of receivables apply with the percentage, which we did tandaan nyo lang to kasi sa FAR din to, and since magagamit nyo rin to sa auditing, pero nandiyan naman sa ibang lecture videos ko. Sana tayo. Yeah. Continue. Yun. So with that, yun. So yun, kita niyo na may mali dito, di ba ito? So number 4, an aging schedule of the accounts receivable and the decisions are shown in the table. So to, for the first month, there's a 1% na yung 1% dyan, allowance. Sa 1 to 3 months, 2% to. 3 to 6 months, 3%. And ito sa over 6 months, itong 24,000, ito yung additional details siya. 4,000 uncollectible na. Yung 8,000 naman, 50% collectible. And yung remaining, which is 12,000, 80% na lang yung collectible. Kung saan yung total receivables for this one is 792,960. Pansin nyo, may difference. Sa control account, it's 788. Pero yung nasa ledger, is 792,960. So, alam mo na, meron ulit yan gagawin. Ngayon, take note of this, number 5. There is a credit balance in one account receivable, dito sa 0 to 1. Kung saan, 8,000 yun. It represents an advance on the sales contract. Also, there's another credit balance dito naman sa portion na to, sa 1 to 3 months, of 2,000 pesos for which merchandise will be accepted by the customer. Ngayon, balikan nyo yung sa FAR nyo. Ano ang trato sa credit balance pagdating sa accounts receivable? Diba? Kasi normally, ang ng accounts receivable is debit, no? As it is siya. Huwag mong gagalawin. As it is siya. So, example dito. Nakita mo may credit balance. So, ibig sabihin, ano meaning yan? Nabawasan yung nilagay dito kasi tingnan nyo, net debit balance. So, alam nyo, since sinabi ito may credit balance sa accounts receivable, alam nyo, sa net debit balance na yan, tinanggal yung 8,000 at 2,000. Ano yung treatment ng accounts receivable na may credit balance? Stay at wag mong bawasan. Wag mong tanggalin dyan sa accounts receivable. But rather, make another or turn it into a separate liability like advances from customers, diba? Ganon. Ganon yung gagawin nyo dito. So, itong 8,000 na to and itong 2,000 na to, ibalik nyo yan dito. Kasi hindi yan tinatanggal eh. Ang proper ruling or ang proper procedure is for you to make a separate liability account. So, papangalanan mo, since dito, advance payment o sales contract o advances from customer, doon mo ipasok yan. Huwag mong ibawas sa balance ng accounts receivable. So, take note of that. O ito, meaning, yeah, gets nyo? Balikan nyo yung sa FAR. Di ba ganyan yung trato sa credit balance ng accounts receivable? Huwag mong ibabawas sa accounts receivable, gumawa ka ng separate liability account. Kasi in the end, net rin. In the end, ganun yung magiging effect niyan. And mas proper way yun. Gagawa ka ng separate liability account. And lastly, the accounts receivable control account, yeah, ito, si 788, is not in agreement with the subsidiary ledger. Itong si 792960. So, anong ginawa ni ano? Anong mangyayari? So, the differences cannot be allocated. So, the company's accountant decides to adjust the control to the sum of the subsidiaries after corrections is made. So, ayan. Kung ginawa, ang main lang yan, di ba? Hindi sila in agreement. Kasi ito, 788. Yung sa subsidiary is 792960. So, ang sabi dito, okay, i-adjust muna natin to. Ngayon, kapag may difference, meron pa ring difference na hindi mahanap, cannot be located, ifa-follow na lang ni accounts receivable control account si subsidiary kasi mas proper naman si subsidiary kasi dyan naka-record yung mga yung mga nangyari tagang transactions, di ba? Control account yung isa. So, sa later parts pa yan. So, now let's go to the requirements, mga kapatid. Okay, wait lang. So, let's go with the requirements. So, number 1. The adjustments to correct the entry made on December 31, 2020. So, it pertains to this one. It pertains to this one. Kung saan, ang ginawa mo ano? O ano nangyari? Si customer ay nabuhay. So, yung ni-write off mong receivable, nabawi mo, di ba? Nabuhay siya. So with that, anong ginawa? Debit cash 1296, credit bad debt expense 1296. Tatanungin kita, tama ba 'yun? Hindi. Bakit? Kasi anong ginagawa natin, di ba? Ano ang proper rule? It's the allowance method, not the direct method. Kasi sa direct method, diretso lahat yan sa bad debt expense. Hindi naman dapat ganun eh. Ang ginagawa, allowance lang. Kadyot-kadyot lang. Huwag mong biglain, di ba? So yun, mali yung ginawa niya. Hindi agad sa bad debt expense. Ganito yung ginawa niya, oh. Ito yung ginawa niya. Mali yan. So, ang anong gagawin mo, i-adjust mo yung pagkakamali niya. Di ba? Mag-adjust ka. Hindi lang siya parati ang dapat mag-adjust. So, yun. Correct. Ang correct dapat na ginawa is this one. Di ba? Accounts receivable, allowance for that debts. Di ba? Balikan nyo yung allowance method. Balikan yung allowance method. Kapag may nabubuhay na ni-write off mo na dati, kapag may nabubuhay na ganun, ito yung nangyayari. 1296, it symbolizes na yung nabuhay na account, ito. Kasi dinebit mo na yung accounts receivable. Ibig sabihin nabuhay siya. And yung ginawa mong partner niya sa pagpatay sa kanya, 1296, binaliktad mo rin. Yeah? Parang ni-reverse mo lang. So yun, naayos mo na, binuhay mo na using this. Diba? Next is, i-record mo na yung pagka-receive ng cash Since na-receive mo na yung cash from that accounts receivable, ito na yung proper next. Diba? Cash, debit, credit, accounts receivable. So this one represents the pagkabuhay ng account na na-write off. Yeah? In this case, yung na-charge off. And this one represents the time na kung saan kinuha mo na yung cash, na-receive mo na yung cash from the revive account. So ganito yung correct entry. So as you can see, adjusting yung gagawin natin dito. Oopsie daisy. So, saan na yun? So, the adjustment, kasi to correct the entry made is bad debt expense. Kailangan mong ibalik yan kasi itong ginawa mo. So, kailangan mo siyang i-debit. And yung allowance for bad debts in the amount of 1296. So, ito dapat. Yeah? So, yan. Kasi ano, paano? Tama na yung pagka-record mo ng cash. Goods na yan. Lagyan natin logic ha. Tama na yung pagka-record mo ng cash. Goods na yan. Kasi may na-receive ka talagang cash Kaya hindi yan siya ginalaw dito sa adjusting journal entry. Pansin nyo ano yung ginalaw. Yeah? Kung makita nyo dito, yung accounts receivable, ano nangyari sa kanya? Inopen mo ulit, close mo ulit. Nag-quits lang yan silang dalawa. Nag-quits lang. Diba? Kinancel out lang nila yung isa't isa. So, hindi mo na siya kailangang ilagay pa sa adjusting journal entry. Kasi nag-quits na, inopen mo, no to, tapos close mo ulit. Nag-quits na, kinancel na nila yung isa't isa. So, zero na yan. Ito na mga allowance for the bad debt. So, yan, kung saan yan dapat yung proper, yung kaya nilagay mo siya dito. Yung bad debt expense na kung saan improper siya, ni-reverse mo siya. Diba? Kaya ganyan din dito. So, ang answer is, so, sabi nyo, diba? Tandaan nyo talaga yung pinag-aralan nyo sa FAR. Kasi, magre-reflect yun dito pagdating nyo sa ang subject to sa odd probs. Magre-reflect talaga yung pag-aralan nyo sa FAR pag in-apply na yung odd probs. So, let's go to number 2. So, sa number 2, the required balance or allowance balance per aging. So, mag-aging of receivables tayo dito. Sakto So, sa aging of receivables, ito yun, summation para malaman yung ending balance and para malaman yung bad debt expense for the period. Yeah. Ito. So, zoom out. No. What is love? Okay, ganito. So, yun. The required balance per aging on December 31, 2020 is yan lang. Summation lang. So, as you can see here, 0 to 1 month, 372,960 times 1%. Agad-agad ba? Hindi. As you can see, ano yung sinabi natin ito kanina? Sa number 5, may credit balance of 8,000 and 2,000. 8,000 sa 0 to 1 month, 2,000 sa 1 to 3 months. Ano yung proper procedure? Huwag mong kakaltasin dyan. Gumawa ka ng separate liability account. In this case, advances from customers kung yung gagamitin mo. So, huwag mong tatanggalin. Kaya dito, in-add-back siya. Adjustment. So, in-add-back siya, di ba? So, yung adjusted balance, ito na, proper na. So, yun na yung imumultiply mo sa 1%. Ito. Same dito, yung 2,000, add back mo rin. Para proper yung adjusted balance. Multiply mo, okay. And ito, 3 to 6 months, wala tayong problema dyan. So, continue yan. Yeah? Ngayon, dito sa over 6 months, may additional details tayo. Diba? Definitely uncollectible, 4,000. So, tanggalin mo yan. Diba? Tanggalin mo yan. Then, yung 8,000 dyan, 50% uncollectible. Yung remaining, which is around 12,000, ito, 20% lang yung uncollectible kasi 80% yung collectible. So, multiply mo. Okay, kasi summation, di ba? Multiply mo, tapos add mo yung ano nila. Ito yung required balance per each. So, at the end, yung ending balance, yeah, yung required allowance balance, 19,058. Yeah? So, sa next tayo. Madali lang. Basta na-explain basta naintindihan nyo yung given, madali na lang yun siya. So, saan tayo next? Number 3. Okay. So, next, the net realizable value of saluyot's accounts receivable. Excuse me po. Accounts receivable on per aging on December 31, 2020 is, diba anong sabi natin kanina? Trade receivable to. Ayan, anong pag-ano natin sa trade receivable? Initial measurement, face amount. Subsequent measurement, NRV, net realizable value. Basically, yung face amount, tanggalin mo lang doon yung allowance niya and yung mga write-offs. Okay, goods, may NRV ka na. So in this case, and tandaan rin yung sinabi dito ni controller o yung sa control account, di ba? Hindi sila magkapareho sa subsidiary ledger. Kasi subsidiary ledger, 792,960. Sa control account, 788. Yeah. So then, after adjustments, kapag meron pa ring differences, susundin na lang ni control account si subsidiary. Yeah, after the corrections. So in this case, ganun yung nangyari. So yun. Ito si control, ito si subsidiary. Yeah, 788, 792,960. And as you can see, di ba may sinabi tayo dito kanina. Pag i-add mo to, sila, kulang. Kulang ng 800 pagdating dito. 632 lang nilagay. Dapat 6832 yan. So yung 800, okay, bawas mo. Bawas agad yan kasi written off yan eh. O, bawas na ba? Bawas mo pa. Kinulang ka sa write-off eh. Next, may sinabi pa dito, may additional. Yung 4,000, definitely sure bells ka ng uncollectible. Sure na. So, bawas mo ulit dito. Yeah? Bawas mo ulit. Next, yung credit balances. Yung credit balances. Yung ito, yung 8,000 and yung 2,000. Bakit ulit natin? For the third time, sabi natin ulit bakit ganyan. Kasi pag may credit balance ka sa accounts receivable mo, huwag mong ikakaltas doon. Gumawa ka ng separate liability account, in this case, advances from customer. Yeah? Okay, so ganun din dito. Dito rin sa subsidiary ledger, same gist ang ginawa mo. O, di ba? Pero ito, hindi mo nilagay dito kasi it pertains to this one. It pertains to the control account. Yeah? Kaya hindi mo sa nilagay subsidiary. So, ito yung corrected balance, di ba? Corrected balance. Mayroon pa rin difference sa kanilang dalawa. Eh, wala ka nang mahanap na corrections na pwedeng gawin. So, anong gagawin mo? Ano sabi dito? Nag-decide si accountant na to adjust the control account to the sum of the subsidiaries. So, isi-same na lang ni accountant sa balance ni subsidiary yung balance ni control. So, in this case, the unallocated differences, parang sumuko na, di ba? Adjust na lang, guys. Yeah? So, yung adjusted balance, ito na, 798, 960, pareho na sila at the end. So, anong question ba? The net realizable value of saluyot's accounts receivable, kung saan yung basis mo, para i-NRV yan, is yung aging ginawa mo, sa aging of receivables, okay. So, 798, 960, di ba? Dito yan. Required balance o required allowance per aging. Gaya na solve natin. Ano yung na-solve natin? Ito, yung required balance. Yeah? Required balance. So, yung net realizable value mo, okay, 779,902. O, diya? Pag sa maintindihan nyo yung given, mas madadalian kayong mag-solve ng problem. So, number 4, saluyot should report bad debt expense of 2020 in the amount of what? Bad debt expense. Magkano dapat ang i-report niya? So, paano yun? So, bad debt expense. So, dito, number 4 yun, no? Saluyot. Okay. So, dito sa number 4, before natin yan answerin, kasi nakadepende yan sa magiging answer mo sa number 5. Kasi sa number 5, what entry is necessary to adjust the allowance account on December 31, 2020? Kasi kung makikita nyo sa number 4, bad debt expense daw. As you can see here, nag-record ka ng bad debt expense. Allowance for bad debts, yeah? Nag-record ka ng bad debt expense the amount of 23,640. Yeah? Kaso, nalaman mo, di ba? Maraming adjustments. So, alam mong hindi yan yung totoong balance ng bad debts mo. Hindi yan totoong balance ng bad debts mo. So, with that, punta tayo sa number 5. So, sa number 5, wag mo nang pansinin tong nasa taas. Dito mata sa problem. So, yung required allowance balance, nasolbating kanina to, yung sa aging, is 19,058. Yeah. Ngayon, yung allowance balance mo na nakalagay sa books mo in the amount of 332,858, medyo hindi yan tama. Ito yung record mong allowance, pero yung totoo dapat o yung required talagang i-record mong allowance is this one. Kasi ito yung ginawa talaga eh. Ito yung proper. Ito, marami pa mali dito. So, ito yung recorded, si 32,858, pero yung dapat, si 19,058. So, with that, kailangan magkaroon ka ng adjustments para ma-reach itong si 19,058. Yeah? So, with that, itong allowance balance mo per sa books mo, medyo may mali pa dyan. Hindi pa na-record properly yung iba. Yeah? So, before that, ayusin mo muna siya. Yeah? So, yun, di ba? May recovery of account write-off ka, 1296. So, dagdag mo. Bakit? Kasi di ba pag nagre-record ka ng pagkabuhay ng na-write-off ni account, yeah? Ito yung nangyayari. Nababalik siya. Di ba? Nababalik siya, hindi mo siya kino-close. Yung accounts receivable lang yung na-cancel off. Pero yung allowance for bad debts, buhay pa rin siya. O kaya inad siya dito pabalik. Next is yung understatement sa write-off mo, yung ito. Ba? Kulang ka ng 800. And yung unrecorded write-off, yung ito. Yeah? Definite and collectible pero hindi siya na-record. So with that, yung adjusted allowance balance mo as of December 31 per books should be 29,354. So with that said, yan na ngayon yung i-a-adjust mo para marating yung tamang o yung required allowance balance na kinumpute natin using the aging of receivables. So, di ba? Ito yung allowance recorded sa books, pero kailangan mo muna siyang i-adjust. So, ito na yung adjusted allowance balance per books. Then, meron ka ng ganun. Pero ito talaga dapat yung naka-record, required allowance mo. Yeah? Ito dapat yun, pero ito yung naka-record. So, para marating yan, adjustment. So, adjustment, decrease in allowance in the amount of 10,296 para malating mo yung required allowance balance kasi ito yung dapat yung naka-record. So with that said, balikan nyo na tong nasa taas, di ba? Bad debt expense, credit, 10,296, allowance for bad debts kasi tama to. Di ba? Allowance for bad debts kasi tama to. Binawasan mo eh. Kaya debit. Yeah? Ito rin, credit. Kasi sobra ka dyan. 10,296. So with that, the correct answer would be saan yung letter C? So ngayon, balikan natin si number 4. Number 4 lang ang balikan, wag ang X mo. So yun, bad debt expense recorded. Ito yung bad debt expense for the period na ni-record. Saan ang galing? Ulitin na natin dito. However, hindi ito yung tama. Hindi ito yung tama. And since nagkaroon ka ng adjustments para marating yung required balance mo using, di ba, itong entry na to, so alam mong bawas yan, may babawasan ka sa bad debt expense. Kasi obviously maraming adjustments eh. So kaya alam mong hindi ito yung magiging ending amount o yung required amount o yung proper amount. So with that, 23,640 yung ni-record mo, adjustment to arrive the required balance, allowance balance, nanggaling yan sa ginawa mo sa number 5. So, yung correct bad debt expense mo, 420, ba't gumagalaw? Kulit man to. O yun. For 2020, ito dapat yung budget expense for 2020, 13,344. Ito siya. Diba? Huwag kalimutan ang natutunan sa FAR kasi nagagamit talaga yan pagdating dito sa odd probs. Yeah? Nagagamit talaga sa odd probs. So with that, let's proceed to number 4. So dito tayo ngayon sa ating last number, problem number 4. So madali na lang to, paspasan na natin. Let's not waste our time, pero chill lang naman to. Basta tandaan nyo lang yung amortization table nyo nung sa FAR nyo. Kasi dito yung magagamit. Yeah, I have fun memories sa amortization table. Yawa yan. Nagkamali lang ako sa isang line, chicken, dung. Bagsak ako sa long quiz dahil sa amortization table. Nagmali lang. Sad life. But anyways, that is the past. Ano yung pinagsabi na? Amortization table sa, and pagdating sa amortization table, yung enjoy dyan, yung ano lang, yung zero interest bearing, diba? Kasi madali lang siya, wala kang ibang computing interest kasi doon lang sa amortization yung ano niya. But anyways, problem number 4, Doc Incorporated had the following long-term receivable accounts balances as of December 31, 2017. 2017 ma? 2017 mga kapatid. So yun. Transaction during 2018 and other information relating to Doc's long-term receivables are as follows. So apat na scenario tayo. So the 1,500,000 ito, sale of the division is dated May 1, 2017. And bears an interest at 9% and represents the balance of the consideration received from the what? From the sale of Doc's electronic division to another company, si York. Excuse me po. Principal payments of 500,000 pesos plus interest or appropriate interest is due on May 1, 2018, 2019, and 2020. So, yung ang assumption nyo, for the year 2018 na binayad to, yeah? Then may natitira na lang remaining. Now the first dito pala sa next sentence. The first principal and interest payment were made on May 1, 2020 as it is na bayaran niya. Collection of the note installment is reasonably measured. Next, the 400,000 ito. Notes receivable is dated December 31, 2017. Bears an interest of Bears an interest of 8% and is due on December 31, 2020. So, ilang years yan? 2018, 2019, 2020. Yeah? 3 years to pay. So, the note is due from Mayrox. Sino si Mayrox? President ng Doc Incorporated and is collateralized by 10,000 shares of Doc's ordinary share. Interest is payable annually on December 31 and all interest payments were paid on their due dates through December 31, 2018. So the quoted market price of Doc's ordinary share was 45 pesos per share on December 31, 2018. Yun. So next one is April 1, 2018, Doc sold a patent to Pen Company in exchange for 100,000 zero interest or non-interest bearing note due on April 1, 2020. So 2019, 2020, so yun. Hindi pala siya installment annually. One time payment. Lump sum pala to siya. Ba't ko binibilang yung year? When ito dated, ito naman, bears interest is due. Ito lump sum rin. Ito, installment. Ito, due on lump sum rin to siya after 2 years. There was no established exchange price for the patent and the note had no ready market. So the prevailing rate of interest for a note of this type as of April 1, 2018 was 12%. So the present value of 1 for 2 periods, ito na yung mga natin, present value, at 12% is 0.797. So nakakatawa yung mga ganyang problems ba, yung binibigay na agad yung factor, yung present value, hindi mo na kailangan i-compute. May mga ganyan sa board exam, bigay agad para hindi na mag-waste ng time ng hanapin pa yung present value. Pero take note, don't ever forget yung computation of present value, yung formula, kasi magagamit yan. Baka if in case yung problem, walang ganyan, hindi binigay agad yung present value, matay ka kung nakalimutan mo yung formula. So the patent had a carrying value of 40,000 at January 1, 2018, and the amortization for the year ended December 31, 2018 would have been 8,000. So the collection of the note receivable from Penn is reasonably measured. And lastly, haba ng problems ha. On July 1, 2018, si Doc nagbenta ng parcel of land. Salamat, Doc, to Splinter Company for 200,000 pesos under an installment sale contracts, installment sale. Kung saan, 60,000 cash down payment on July 1, 2018, then assigned a 4-year 11 note for the 140,000 balance. So, dito sa 140,000 balance, the equal annual payments of principal and interest on the note will be 45,125. Check natin kung tama. Siyempre, kailangan mo magandang situation na kailangan mo check kung tama. So, divided by 4. Yeah? Kasamang interest pa. Principal lang yun. With interest on the note will be 45,125. Kinumpit na pala with interest. So, payable on July 1, 2018 through July 1, 2022. So, installment to siya. So, the land could have been sold at established cash price of 200. The cost of the land to Doc was 150. Circumstances are such that the collection installments of the note are reasonably measured. Basically, huwag nyo nang kalimutan yung natutunan nyo sa FAR nyo. Diba? Ilang beses ko ito sinasabi. Workback lang ni alam mo, baka nagsawa na kasi sinasabi ko to parati. Pero this is the truth eh. Workback ni odd probs ang workback ni FAR ang odd probs. So, huwag nyo kalimutan yung natutunan nyo sa FAR. As long as goods kayo sa FAR, problem solving, goods na rin kayo sa odd probs. That is the truth. Nakakapasa sa board exam for auditing problems. Kahit ganyan lang. Oo. Basta good sa FAR, good sa odd probs. So, anyways, saan tayo? So, ano yung gagawin natin? Yung problem. Requirement number 1. Based on the preceding information, calculate the following. Accrued interest receivable on December 1, 2018. So, ano yung mga nag-bear ng interest? Yeah? Nag-bear ng interest for the year, for the year 2018. So, as you can see, yung sale of the division, kasi may, note receivable bearing interest. Ito hindi. Ito zero interest bearing. Ito installment sale contract, installment sale receivable. So silang dalawa. Paano yan? Kita nyo dito, di ba? Nabayaran yung principal in the amount of 500 plus yung appropriate interest nung May 1, 2018. So from that, ano lang yung natira? 1 million. And 8 months before the year end, di ba? Kasi May man yan, di man nag-start sa May 31. So, start na ng counting sa May. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah? So, 8 months, 9%. So, ito, kaya nandito yan. Yeah? 1 million kasi nabayaran yung 5, 9% kasi andito. And 8 months, 8 over 12 kasi 8 months pa natira sa taon. So, 1 million times 9 times 8 over 12, yun, 60,000. Ito naman, di ba? Ito, hindi ito kasama. Kasi basis yun, ito naman, patent kasi zero interest. Ito naman, ito kasama to. Accrued interest receivable. Saan yun? Kasi nakalagay, 140,000 yung natitira. Then, July 1 yung transaction. So, July. Obviously, kay July na nag-start. So, alam na yan. July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months. 6 over 12. 11% interest. 140,000 pa yung natitilang principal balance. So, kaya dito. 140. 7.7. Add nyo yan. Okay, goods. Total accrued interest. 6.7. Okay, sabi, madali na lang to. Basta huwag nyo nang kalimutan yung logic ng amortization table. Yun lang may pinopoint out dito eh. Ano yun? 67. So, next one would be the carrying value on December 31, 2018 of the zero interest bearing note from the sale of the patent. So, pertains to patent ito. Kaya ko yung nilagay ng mga ganito, wala lang yan para makita ko agad kasi dami nila, haba-haba. Ito electronics, ito yung sa president, ito yung sa patent zero. Kaya nilagay ko na yun. Wala lang, tip-tip lang yan, bold na yun. Ano yung sasabi ko? Number 2. Yeah, carrying value on December 1, zero interest from the sale of the patent. Carrying value, zero interest bearing to. So, alam niyo, wala yung interest receivable, wala yung computation na ganun, diretso sa ano. Yeah? Diretso yun sa, mag-start ka sa ano, mag-start ka sa discounted amount niya, dagdag, sa amortization table naman, zero interest bearing, mag-start ka sa discounted amount niya, tapos per year, dagdag siya, until ma-reach yung amount niya. So, in this case, the carrying value of the, ano yung tanong? Carrying value on the zero interest from the sale of the patent. So, kailan nabenta yung ano? December 31, 100,000 pesos yung ano. Then, buti given na yung factor. Yeah, the present value of P1 for the 2 periods, 12% is, ito yung maganda. So, multiply mo na lang. 100,000, ito na yung ano niya. Carrying value niya, di ba? Yung sa discounted amount niya. Tapos yan, per year na ano, na per year that is ano, basta naalala niyo sa ano, sa discount sa amortization, di ba? Ito yung starting niya, yung sa last column ng table. Tapos per year madadagdagan yan, darak until ma-reach niya yung anong tawag sa period na yun? Yung maturity period niya, kailan na siya magiging kailangan bayaran, tapos ma-reach na yung 100,000, di ba? Kaya enjoy mag-solve ng zero interest or non-interest bearing notes kasi madali lang siya. Oo, straight to the point yung logic niya. So anyways, additional chika-chika bells lang yun. So yun, carrying amount, yun, 79,700 kasi given naman, dating kailangan i-compute. And the discounted amortization, yung idadagdag mo, di ba? O, kaya pagdating ng ano, anong tawag ito? The carrying a value on, bakit 2020 din lagi? Magmali sa pag-type. 2018 dapat to. Yun. So yun, di ba? Kaya to, until mag-reach sa SECA sa ano, sa maturity period niya, balik sa 100,000. Kaya enjoy yan si non-interest bearing. So yun, discount amortization for 1/12/31 as of April 1 nag-start, yeah. Times 12% times 9/12 kasi April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 9 months. So yun, 7, add lang. Letter D. Number 3, interest income for the year ended. So, interest income lang. And yun napapansin nyo sa mga interest bearing notes, di ba? Minsan may difference sila na iba yung interest receivable sa interest income, iba yung interest payable sa interest expense. Na maganon. Basta balikan nyo talaga yung ano, yung amortization nyo nung sa interest sa loans under FAR. And discuss rin yung pagdating ng payables, discuss siya ulit. Kaya madali na lang to. So, saan tayo? Interest income for the year ended December 21, so pa yung entire year. So, paano computation yun? Sale of the division, yeah? Oops, daisy. Kasi dalawa, nag-iba yung ano mo eh. Nag-iba yung principal amount mo at during the period, di ba? Kasi bakit? Anong sabi? Nagkaroon ng bayaran ng 500,000 noong May 1. So from January 1 to May 1, 1.5 yung principal mo. Then from May 1 to the end of the year, December 31, 1 million na lang yung naging principal amount mo. Hence, ganito yun, no? 1.5 times 9 for 12. Yung nagkaroon ng bayaran na natira 1 million na lang, ito. Yeah? So, 1 million times 9 times 8 to 12. So, yun. Ang next is the sale of the patent. So, dito lang yan, no? Yung interest niya. And next is from the officer, yung 400,000 times 8. Yeah. Oo. Dito yan siya. Saan yung officer? Yun, no? Tapos 8. And yung next is yung interest, installment contract receivable. 140 balance. 11%. Since the middle of the year, July 1, so 6 months, 6/12. So, madali lang. Yeah? No sweat dito. No sweat talaga yan. So, kaya kung ako sa inyo, baka yung iba sa inyo nag-stop na mag-watch kasi no sweat na lang to kasi ito yung last problem eh. So, wala yung problema. Binge watching na lang yan. So, number 4 naman, current portion of long-term receivable on December 31, 2018. So, yung current portion of long-term. Di ba? Sa ano natin, sa amortization table natin, di ba? Meron yung current portion and yung long-term portion. Yung sa current portion, yun yung receivable or pag liability naman, yung payable for the current period. For, di ba? Current period. Yung current portion. Obviously, current nga. Kaya, short term, di ba? Ngayon, meron din sa last part, diba, sa isang column na kung saan long term naman yun doon. Ibig sabihin, more than 1 year. So, next period pa. Oo. Yeah, or not as the next period, but rather, long term siya. Non-current, kumbaga. So, yun. Kaya sa current portion of the long term, yun, diba? Yung sale of the division, installment, 500. Ba yung 500 natitira? Kasi, next year, 500 lang yung, di ba? Pagka 2019, 500 na lang yung 500 lang yung need bayaran kasi yung remaining 500 next year pa. So yun, long term yun siya. Ito current portion, yun long term. Non-current portion yun siya. Kaya ito 500 lang dito for the subdivision. And so sa installment contract receivable, saan nanggaling tong 45125? Dito nakalagay oh. The equal annual payments of principal and interest on the note will be 45,125 payable on July 1, 2019 through July 1, 2022. Kaya nakalagay dito. So, ang sabi, installment contract receivable, 45 yung babayaran. Ngayon, ang tinatanong dito is yung principal amount. Yeah? Yung principal amount lang. So, kaya yung 45,125, tanggalin mo yung interest yan. Kasi itong 45,125, sabi dito, principal and interest siya. Combine na. So, kailangan mo tanggalin yung principal, yung interest amount. Kaya 140,000 times 11%. So, yung principal lang sa 45,125 is 29,725. So, add mo yun sila. Total current portion. Ito na yung due and demandable pagka next year. Yeah? Ngayon, going to the long term, ito yung due and demandable, non-current siya, due and demandable for the next year pa. Yeah? So ito, yung natitirang 500. Yung from the officer, bakit? Kailan yung due date ng utang ni officer? Next year pa. Sa 2020 pa. Yeah? Yung sale of the patent, kailan yung due date? Yeah? Saan si patent? Due pa on April 2021. 2020. Next year pa. Installment contract receivable, yung remaining. Diba? Yung 140 minus the 29,725. Kasi si 29,725, yan yung current portion. So, yung remaining, out of the 140,000, yan yung long-term, non-current portion. So, with that, add nyo lang. Diba? Kaya sasabi ko madali lang. Walang problema. So, with that, that ends our lesson for Audit of Receivables. Tandaan nyo lang, yung basics nyo sa FAR, usable talaga. Magagamit nyo talaga sa auditing problems. So with that, and also, another tip na sinabi din kanina, di ba? Always understand the given before solving the problem. Kasi, pag naintindihan mo yung given, madali na lang or matutulungan kang mag-solve ng problem. Di ba? Obviously naman, kasi common sense naman yun, but of course, kailangan ni-remind para ma-instill sa utak natin. So with that, good night sa inyo. Bye-bye. Love you.